chat. Join us next week. Good luck to all the teams in the state finals, especially those near us in East Tennessee. I'm Chase Clem, John Williams, Matt Hagan. Good night and see you next Wednesday. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing. In the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike. Floating on the water with good old Steve and Mike.
Hey, good evening, folks. Welcome to the Let's Go Fishing Show. And this is Mike and I tonight, Mike.
That's it.
Just you and me. That's
Yes,
it.
sir.
Folks, welcome to the show. And I want to say hello to all our viewers up in Campbell County.
Yes.
Usually have a call in or two from that group up in there. Hadn't had any much to amount to anything, but we'd like to have some fishing reports. The happy thing about the show tonight is, Mike, we got a little fishing film.
Yeah, we did get a little bit of fishing film.
Yeah, we got a little, about 12, 13 minutes worth, and anyway, that always makes for a better show. So we better say hello to Dad, and Bill, and Polly, and I think Gay's going back to Nashville right now, and then say hello to Jerry out there for sure. And we'll go from there, you know. Like I said, we did get a little film over the weekend, and sure makes it a lot better, Mike. We can show the film and come back. What's on? Oh, you and Bill fished Saturday or Friday, right? And then and I fished by myself, and then me and you fished Saturday cause the rain. And don't blame Bill a bit. He didn't want to get out and get wet, and he would have got wet in that rain.
Yeah.
Guaranteed. I mean, it was just a monsoon, but yeah, that's just all you can make of it. I mean, it just soaking wet. So I got wet, and I told Mike when we got back into the camper, I said, I'm buying me a new rain suit. I said, I'm not going to get wet like that again. And don't know if a new one will help or not, but I'm definitely going to try it.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, everything just poured the rain. I mean, we didn't bring, I wished we had a, we got a late start. I should have dove back there and got one out of the boat, but Mike, he brought one, didn't he? Well, son of a gun. I don't know if you could see that or not, but it's get it over here in the maybe somewhere or another where you can look. Yeah, there it is on the wall back here behind me. It's a little old piece of worm, about 2.5, 3 inches long, and with a small piece of lead head jig or lead head on it, and then a decent hook, and that's what we caught our fish on.
Yeah.
Bottom line now.
They call it a net rig.
Yeah, called a Ned rig. Ned and the first reader. That's called
TRD or something they call it.
Anyway, that's basically what we went down. When we went down there, everybody said that, let's catch them on that Ned rig, but we hadn't fished it. I throwed a little hair fly a little bit and never got a bite on it. Bill caught one on a hair fly, and so anyway, we didn't do what we normally do, and we feel like that's because of the water temperature. It was 54 degrees, Mike.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to get down into the 40s, 45, 44, 45 degree water. And catch them on that yellow chartreuse hairfly. And Mike could catch them on a Ned rig too. So
Yeah, I guarantee you could catch it on that thing anytime. But
probably could. Probably could.
I throwed that yellow fly, and I caught one fish on it on Friday. Bill caught one on one side of that point there, and then come around the other side, and I caught one. He caught his on that Ned rig, and I caught mine on that yellow hair fly, and we went on up the lake fishing, and I don't think I got another bite the rest of the day.
Yeah.
I think Bill ended up catching 9, and one jumped off, and I think he jerked a couple others there that didn't stay hooked up. Something else there on Friday.
Yeah. But anyway, Dylan, are you ready? All right, let's go to the film, and then we'll come back and talk a little more about what's going on. We can show Mike and Bill, since they fished together on Friday, so we can show theirs.
Bill got the first one out here
Yes,
on
sir.
Dale Holler.
He ain't all that big, but he's here where big and stay.
I hear you. All
Okay.
right. That's a nice one, Bill.
Yes, sir, old buddy.
Just throw
Yes,
him
sir.
back and get some more.
We'll catch another one here.
All right. All right, folks. I finally got hold of one myself. A little bit bigger than the first one we got, but he's still a good smallmouth.
Take a picture of him.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we got a picture of him. Throw him back. We'll see if we can get a hold of another one. All right. Bill's got one on here. Yeah,
Pretty good fish, Mike.
pretty good fish, too.
Them pretty good fish, old buddy.
Yeah, dandy smallmouth.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Okay, Mike. Let's see some. I can get him up over here.
Yeah, nice little small.
He's pretty good fish, Mike.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can. Hold that here.
Oh, yeah.
Come up here, son.
Yeah. He's still trying to get wild and mean, ain't he? All right. Yeah.
Hey, Mike, there he is, old buddy.
Yes, sir. That's a nice one, Bill.
Hey, that's what I told you he was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Right where you told him. We get the hook out of him and get him back in the water. Okay,
Told you.
Bill.
Told you right where the fish were.
Yeah, Bill's got him another one on here. Yes, sir. Sure does. Oh, let's see. Right there he is.
Pretty nice one too, son.
Yeah, nothing about like you had there, Bill. Oh, look at him. Yeah, he's a little bit
Wear my arm out.
on the mean side there, Bill.
Yeah, he's on the mean side, son.
Look at him down there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness.
Come up there, boy. Come up here, son.
You about got the good out of him, Bill.
I got
I said, you about got the good out of him. He's about to slow down.
Can't lift him though.
Huh?
I can't lift him in the boat.
Let's slip him around here and I'll get him for you. Let's swing him around here and I'll get him for you. Oh, crazy thing. You just about the time I reached to get him, he won't flop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Go, son. Hold him right there, man.
Oh.
Oh, man. Got him right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
There he is, old buddy.
Yeah, yes, sir. That's a nice one.
Yeah, another nice little smallmouth.
Go him back and get another. And some
All
fat.
right, old buddy. Put him on.
All right, Bill found him one here on that jig out there. Off this point right there.
Chartreuse jig right out, son.
Yeah, jumped all over that thing. Let's see what we got here.
Where you at there, old buddy?
He's trying to hide under the boat, Bill.
Yeah, he won't hide up. He hurt my arm, I know that.
Oh, there you go. Boy, he's a pretty good fish, Bill.
I know it is.
Yeah, yeah, that's a nice one.
Look at that.
A real nice one. Yes, sir.
Look where he's caught.
Yeah, right in the nose.
That upper leg. Just let
Yeah.
that boat get him out.
Yeah. All right, we'll get him in here and get him off. See if we can get another one. We got him. All right, there he is. Boy, he's a fatting, Bill.
Yeah,
He's
him
been
fat.
eating.
Yeah, look at there, buddy. Him good and fat. Yeah.
Yeah, and eating good, ain't he?
He's a good. He's a
There it is. Now we got him. All right, Bill found him another one there. Small one, but he's mean.
okay, just
He'd like to be a world record before it's over with one of these days.
yeah, buddy. Okay, son. Hold him right there just a minute. Let me get a hold. Okay, I got
All
you.
right. Yes, sir. That's a good little small one. We'll get him off and see if we can get another one. All right, folks, Bill's got another one. Boy, it's a pretty one, too.
Yeah, boy, ain't
Get
he
him.
pretty? Him a really pretty job, bud. Let's see if I can. I'll tell you, bud. Okay,
Yeah.
Mike, old buddy.
You got him. Oh, he got some good color to him.
Huh?
He really got the good color to that one.
Yeah, him a regular smallmouth.
Yes, sir.
All right, old buddy.
Yeah.
You been keeping my worm off.
Told you worm off. Okay.
Now, come on now.
You get him off.
Go.
Top him back in the water.
Son.
Yeah, buddy. He gone.
I'm gone.
All right, Bill's got another one on here.
Fish,
Pretty good fish, he said.
good fish. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah,
I didn't see me.
yeah. Got in here. Just don't want to come up and show himself.
He don't want to come up.
There he is. He's down there.
He wants to go on a boat.
Yeah, watch him. Watch him. Oh, watch him. Yeah, he come up and then go right back down. Mm-hmm.
Come on now, buddy. There he is, son.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, pretty good in there. Let's see if we can get down here. Get a lip on him. All right.
Oh, son. Okay, old buddy.
Yeah,
Yes, sir. Boy,
yeah.
him a fattening too, son.
He's bad. He's sure is pretty. We get him back, see if we can get some more. Oh, too late then, throwed it back at you. All right. Yeah, like I say, Bill had 5, I guess, rods there with different baits on them, and one of them he had was the hair fly, brown with a little orange, and he caught that one pretty good fish on it up there, but everything else you had come on the net rigs, and them last 5 that he caught was on that black one, and he kept fishing that black one all day, and then all of a sudden they just took off to hitting him, and He caught them last 5 on that little black one.
Yeah. Okay. But you know, like I said, it looked like Bill had a pretty good day, and caught him up. You know, we were fishing green pumpkin, or I was, and
I think he may have caught 1 or 2 on the green pumpkin, but like I say, he throwed a lot of different colors there, but then that black started paying off there.
mm-hmm. I think the cloud cover kind of darkened things up and made that black a little better than, you know, we've always said black shows up pretty good in that water.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't mind striking that black for sure, without a doubt. Mike, how deep are you in sitting there?
Well, it depended on the spots, but we started out at 25 foot, and I kept easing in and out. Of course, he talked to Max, and Max told him he thought he caught his the week before at about 15 foot. But I think that first one Bill caught was between 15 to 20 foot, and I know once we got around that point there on the river drop there, I was sitting 45, 50 foot of water, moved the boat over 6-8 feet, you know, and then you come back up on the ledge there at 30 foot, and so it's about 20, 25 foot, I guess, where I caught that first one that I caught on the yellow fly, and all the rest of them come, I'd say, between 15, 20 foot deep.
Yeah. Okay. You know, that little old bait is, I mean, it seems like every trip we make down there this time of year, it's something different.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the Ned rig is, or Ned bait, whatever you want to call it, is this. You know, I really hadn't fished it till this past weekend, and the thing that I noticed and really didn't like it was you never felt them.
No.
I mean, your rod would just load up, and you know, I got one. You know,
Yeah.
You never felt that tick or a hard bite or a slap or nothing. You know, like you would on that higher fly or a bigger jig or anything like that. I mean, they just as subtle as they could be, and that thing would just be, yeah, it just feels funny, and you know, I got one, and sure enough, here he come, and but that was the big difference, you know, the big thing. I mean, yeah, definitely you can get some bites on it. There ain't no two ways about that, but I just kept, you know, I was expecting more out of it than really what happened.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, sir.
It just loads up on your rod, and that's it. You don't feel anything till, I mean, other than it's heavy, and once you feel that you know the fish is on there, you've got to set the hook and then do whatever takes place afterwards. But personally, I lost several fish.
Yeah.
With the thing on Friday, and then on Saturday when you and I were out on Saturday and lost several fish out, you know, that day on it. Yeah. Just come up and break water and throw it or pull off.
Yeah.
I mean, and you know, it's like I said, there wasn't no peck or anything like that on your bait. It was just loaded up, you know. When you'd go to pick up on that thing, it'd just be, the fish would be there, and that was it.
Do you remember back when Mike Richards had the show here, and he had that film that he shot down there in Florida when he had that diver down there in under
Yeah.
the water, and he was throwing that spinner bait out through there and come winding it through there, and there was several groups of fish around the bait there, and then all of a sudden one of them would grab it and blow it back out, and he's still winding, never even felt it.
Yeah.
You know, and that happened 2 or 3 different times. Then finally one hit it hard enough that he felt it and set the hook on it. And, you know, that's the way they are with that thing right there. They can suck it in, blow it out, just like they was doing that down there at Gunnersville when we was down there, and them fish was on the bed, and you could look down there and see one, and throwing them dang sinkholes in there at it and pull it right up in his bed, and he'd just come up there to it and just
Yeah.
blow that water out through there and just blow it out of that nest, and then just turn right back around and sit down there a minute. And I fooled that one fish there, I guess 15, 20 minutes, and I finally got down and tied a little old hair fly on and throwed it out there and pulled it up in that nest, and it ran up there and tried to blow it out, but it wouldn't blow out. So then it picked it up. That's when I caught it. It was about 4.5, 5 pounds. Turned it back loose, and we went on up in that pocket there fishing, and come back down through there, and Brad throwed right in there, and he drug a bait right up in there that it couldn't blow out, and then he caught the same identical fish probably 30 minutes later. So, you know, when they get oriented on something like sitting on a bed, then you like would catch them 2 or 3 times there in a day's time. But the type bait that they can blow out or suck in, it's just unbelievable how far they can do that.
I can, I know what you're talking about. It surprises me how they suck that bait up like they do at times up off the bottom and everything, but they manage to do it.
Oh yeah. It's like you see them do a crawfish like that, and they walk up there, and they'd be 6 inches away from that crawfish and
Yep.
suck him right up off the bottom.
I hear you. All right, let's go. Dylan, start us out on Friday morning there with what I filmed. That's the high school tournament. Don't need to show that. Here on Dale Hollow. Oh, get my feet under. Yeah, you see that right there. Drove out yesterday afternoon, spent the night with Bill here in the camper out of Star Point. I started out this morning throwing a jerk bait. Made about a dozen casts and found out what I wanted to find out here. If I can just get him up here and get him in the boat. Yeah, there they are right there. Yes, sir. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. What you got right there? I'll get you off in just a second. All right. Folks, remember our sponsors and let's go fishing. I hope I'm by myself. Wesley couldn't make the trip with me, so I've got the film and net and whole 9 yards. But it's all worth it, that right there. All right, get back with you shortly. All right, folks, I've got my second fish on here, trying to film and keep a tight line on him, all that good stuff all at the same time. Oh, he just pulled off. Kiss my grits. Dadgummit. All right, back at it again. All right, folks, there's my third bite, a little old largemouth. We'll get him off. Yep, come here, bud. There you go. Unhooked yourself. Perfect. Get him back in the water here. Yeah, there you go. Get in here. There you go. Oh, he's gone. All right, back at it again. All right, folks. Got that little old fish on right there and got him up to the top of the water, and one about 4 pounds was trying to take the bait out of his mouth. So we'll get him back in the water, see if we can catch that 4-pounder. All right, man. Having a hard time holding on to them and getting them filmed and everything, but we're gonna make it. They are biting some. We'll just have to stay at them. right, folks, I got another fish on here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There he is. All right, we get him up here and get him off and try to get another. All right, folks, I got a pretty good fish on right here now. If I can get him up. There he comes. Yeah, boy. Right there he is. Let's catch up a few winds on him. Whoa, now. Hold on, buddy. Heck. Back to drag off too much that time. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. What a fish. Yeah. Yeah, let's get him up one more time here. Here he comes. Hold on now, buddy. Got you. All right. Man. Yeah, that's one of them Dale Holler chunks right there. Ain't it? Sure is. Oh, man. Hold on, buddy. Yeah, boy. All right. Pretty fish. Pretty fish, I mean. Okay, we're going to get you back in the water, buddy. Golly, it's a football. All right, Mike's got a fish on here this morning, folks. Looks like a pretty good. What do you think, Mike?
Yeah, he's mean anyway.
Don't let him get off.
Yeah, he's mean.
Whatever you do. I don't see him. There he comes right there. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
You get big, but he's mean.
Yeah. There you go. All right. Good deal. Yeah. Yeah, boy. All right, that's the first bite of the day right there, Saturday morning. Bill didn't want to get out in the rain, and don't blame him. All right, Mike, get another.
Yeah.
Good job. All right, folks, Mike's got another good fish on right here now. I mean, a dandy.
It's gonna be a minute getting him in here.
It's gonna be a minute getting him in, he said. That don't sound good. Shoot. He got me down 2-0. I'm gonna take him back to the camper and let him set with Bill. Folks, we're on Dale Holler Saturday morning. And yeah. Oh yeah, man, alive, what a fish. Golly, bump. Nice. Now Mike, don't goof up here at the boat now. Bring him on in. Oh yeah. Shoot, far, I reckon. That's what we're looking for. We just ain't finding many of them. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Oh, yeah. Got him. I got him, old boy. Yeah, now that's one of them our footballs, Mike. Give me a little slack.
Well, I'm trying to.
Yeah, that's a football. Good boy. Huh?
On the string there.
Oh. All right, now then. Hold on, buddy. There you go. Yeah. Well, that's two. He's caught behind me back here, throwing out in the middle, and me throwing in on the bank.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to have to change my tactics.
Yeah. That's a big fat slickin' there.
Yeah, that's one of them big fat slickins, Mike. It sure is. Good.
Good looking fish.
All right. Good. There you go. All right, folks. Our Mike is with fish number 3. I still hadn't had a bite yet.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him on the trolling motor and I'll get in the back.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, Mike, that's another good fish. Let's go. We may get on a pattern here. We don't know. We're going to try it and see.
Okay, folks, Steve finally got hooked up here on one. I don't know if we can get him in or not. He loses quite a few of them. I'm going to try to get his picture here. It may be camera shy.
It may be, Mike. I don't know. I don't know what the devil that is. Oh yeah, there he comes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to whoa now, big boy. Don't want you to break my line or break that little old limber rod I got. All right, Mike, I think we might be, maybe, in business. Yeah, there he is. Oh yeah, he ain't as big as I thought he was. He's just pulling hard.
Yeah, they mean.
Show is pretty.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Definitely mean. Definitely mean.
Finally. Okay, well,
Go
at
ahead.
least you didn't skunk me.
Yeah. All right.
At least you didn't skunk me. There he is.
Yeah, he's down here in the bottom of the boat and won't jump back in the water. I can't get him quick flopping long enough to get a hold of him.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, good little old Smiley.
Yeah.
All right. Back you go. We get another one.
All right, Mike's got a small fish on right here, but we'll take him right now. That's number 5 in the boat, and he's still got me 4-1. I'm fixing to cut his line. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I told you. All right, Mike's got another fish in the net here. Trying to keep the camera dry, folks. Kind of fogged up a little bit, not bad. All right, Mike. I don't know how you're catching them and I'm not. Keep at it.
All right, Steve's got one on here.
Yeah, don't pull loose, Mike.
Last few we've had a hold of has always come up and throw the bait.
Yeah. Way out here in front of the boat. Pretty good fish right there.
Pretty good fish, too.
Oh, God, dog almighty.
Well, I think we got his picture. That's 4 we've lost.
All right, Mike's got another one on here. Been a jumper. Yeah. Oh, got it. That thing, he's entangled up in the net. I know. There you go. Two. Yeah. All right. Everything's fogged up. Can't, let's see. You got the zoom on. That's what they are. All right. Now then, we're ready. Good deal, Mike. Good deal. All right. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that at all. All right. Let's get another. Get another. All right. Mike's got a good fish on here. Well, I was hung up and he come in behind me and caught him. We can get him in the net. Right here. Oh yeah, I see him down there now. Yeah, boy. Oh, there's one there. Just had to get to him. All right, buddy. Oh yeah. Yeah, bring him on up here, Mike. He sees that dip net. Got it. That's buddy. That boy. That boy, Mike. You just keep catching them. Just keep catching them, Mike. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah. Good boy. Yes, sir. Did you hit it or just tighten up? Yeah. That's the way they're doing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, boy, that's one of them footballs right there.
Yeah.
Good deal, Mike. Back in the water. All right, let's get another. All right, there Mike is with another.
Yeah. Okay.
Good deal, Mike.
Good deal, too. All right, so you got one on here. Oh, yeah. Watch him go. Watch him go. Watch him go. You don't want to give up at all. Got him now. All right.
Yes, my grits.
Sounds good. That's a nice one. We'll get him unhooked here and get him back in the water. Lord,
Out
mercy.
there, Mike.
Yeah.
Now I can't see my line. Get a hold of it there.
Bug knockers tangled up in there, but we'll get him loose.
All right, folks. It's Sunday morning. Mike and I are back out here on Dale Holler. We're going to fish 1 o'clock and go home. There's our first fish. We'll get him back in the water, get started. Remember our sponsors, and let's go fishing.
See, he's got one on there.
God, dog, he just come off. Golly, bumps. That's like.
All right.
Well, Mike, that right there, just a little taste of how frustrating it is when you get them fish hooked out there and that young things get off before you can get them into the boat.
Yeah, you don't even get to look at them.
No, I mean, they're just out there circling and twisting and then, you know, that bait we're fishing hadn't get, that's a pretty good little hook in it, you know.
It is,
And,
it is.
I don't know. I don't understand how they can get off like they do.
Saturday was probably our best day, even though it rained on us and we didn't get to fish all day because we wanted to come in, watch the ball game and have the fish fry and all that stuff. And,
Yeah.
But I think we had 16 fish, I believe it was, on Saturday.
I thought we said we had 19 in the boat and had 5.
No, I had 16 in the boat, and of course I broke one off, and then we had 4 that pulled off. So you know, that's 21. Should have been 21 altogether, but you don't count them if you lose. So you put them in the boat some way you can count them. But I think you caught 3 or 4 there later that evening there on us, and you know, it just, I don't know, one of them cloudy, rainy days when them fish decided to bite. And of course Sunday, when we went back out there, Lord, that wind, it didn't take but just a little while. It was white capping, coming out of the hollers of white capping. I mean, not only was the main channel rough, but even blowing out of the hollers, you couldn't even get back in the holler to fish. It's so rough. And we finally give it up. Put it on the trailer and come on back. Got everything done away at the camper and loaded up and headed on to the house there. And then it was a windy day there Sunday.
Okay. All right, let's go to a little break and come back, Mike, and take us to Tim's Tires there dealing. All right. You know, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturday. Hey folks, here at Tim's Tires, there's the times that they're open. You know, that's 5 days a week. They're open from 8 to 12:30 on Saturdays. All right, folks, we're inside here in the warehouse. Just wanted to give you a quick look at all the tires and stuff they got. And here we are. There's some 4-wheeler tires, lawnmower tires, just a mixture of about any kind of tire you want. So keep that in mind. Then here we get into the light truck, automobiles, that kind of thing. So just walk through here and give you a quick look at what they've got in stock here. I mean, you know, it's it's just, I don't know, man. They must be a couple of thousand tires in here right now, if not more. Sizes, shapes. You truckers, you know the word. This is a place to get your tires for your trucks. And these over here, getting a little bigger sizes, light trucks, heavier automobiles, this kind of thing. And as you can just see back through there, it's just, heck, I don't know, this building's probably about 300 feet one end to the other, and they're wall to wall. Remember Tim's Tires, folks. That's down here on Highway 27 on your way into Harriman, and get the best deals they're going. So give them a call, price check, whatever you want to, and if you want a special tire that they might not have, you could. They'll definitely get it for you. Tim's Tires. Here we go. Mike, we appreciate Tim's Tires there being the sponsor of the show.
No doubt about it. Good people, good deals down there.
Yeah. Got some stuff here on Reynolds Racing and Marine. Glenn was out testing a boat today and picked a pretty good day considering the time of year it is. So I got to talk to Trampus there. They still have that Stratus that would make a good starter boat for somebody. And, like I said, in the last couple of weeks, ever since they got that thing in, it just, he said, you just can't find a scratch on it. So that sounds good. Got the orange and white bullet in. Got a used Allison. Got a couple of the Express, 3 or 4 Express boats down there. And they got the well-built duck boats, and they got 2 Express duck boats in stock down there right now. And if you're looking for something, it'd be a good time to go by there and check them out. They got, like I said, the duck boats and in the well-built brand, and then also in the Express. And so I guess duck season is upon us, Mike.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah. So we'll see what happens here on that, but get down there and visit with Tim's Tires and Reynolds Racing and Marine, along with all the other sponsors of the show, and let them know you appreciate being a sponsor for us there. Okay.
I did notice that Sunday when we was leaving, of course now, when we loaded up Saturday evening, and got up there, 4 o'clock, I guess?
Yeah.
And it started raining back hard, and during that ball game, I mean, it come some floods down there where we was at. And before the ball game was over, they had a lightning shutdown again.
Yeah.
And we never did get to see the last of the ball game, but man, it done some raining. And then Sunday when we come back in there, I was noticing them creeks and stuff there. The water temperature hadn't changed none out there on the channel, but man, they had some colored water coming in all them creeks, and it wouldn't surprise me right now. It'd be the time to be out there this weekend. That colored water coming in there like that, and probably a tad warmer too. Them fish may be right up there on that crankbait and stuff, or jerk bait or something, right where that water's mixing or anything like that. 'Cause, man, that's something else out there. You get some color in that water.
Well, it definitely, the water come up some, and going back in the back of the creeks and the
Yeah.
stuff has already muddied up the water a little bit.
Time we got to Harriman and come up through by Emery down there, the water bar was back full, and now it's back down
Yeah.
2 foot or so,
Right.
headed back down.
And that's a fact, Mike. It definitely was that. And it was full there when we got by there Sunday afternoon. And it's down about halfway now.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
there's a lot of water hit the ground. Sure was.
I don't know whether it hit out here like it did out Del Holler, but now it comes from flood down there. It was raining so hard you couldn't hear the TV.
Yeah, that's a fact.
But the fish fry was good though.
Oh, it was
Man,
great.
oh, man.
Billy Joe Tolliver and Fred was there up there in their trailer, and Bub Bill's there, and so Mike and I were drowned and soaking wet, and we came in that afternoon fairly, just in time for the ball game, basically. Got our wet clothes off and went up there in the next door there, and they had dove breast wrapped in bacon for appetizers, and then we had fried crappie and potatoes and fried potatoes, and deep fried the crappie fillets Mike caught, and then had fried potatoes and pork and beans, and man, it was good.
Oh, man.
I mean, it was good. It just, it just can't be beat. That's just all there are to it. And so we sat there, like Mike said, in front of the heater and watched the ball game. And when they had that rain delay there in the second half, why, we kind of got up and said goodbye and scampered down the hill to we got to watch the closing of the Alabama game.
Yeah, I got to watch a little of that, and then when we tried to go back to the Tennessee game there, we had the satellite went out because it was raining so hard.
Right.
And then we finally got the TV back on, and when the TV come on, then they said there was a rain delay in Knoxville, and we sat there and watched some of that other stuff till it was one of them other games. It was on Mississippi State, I believe it was, in the Egg Bowl or something. It was one of them games we was watching there, and then maybe in Kentucky, I don't know. But
we saw a little bit of that.
we was flipping around different channels there, waiting for them to bring Tennessee back, and then all of a sudden they started another ball game on Southeastern Conference, the SEC channel, and they moved Tennessee to when it started back to SECU or something like that, and we didn't have that, so we didn't get to watch the last of the ball game, so we didn't even know who won it. But anyway, we was kind of hopped up about getting back out there the next morning anyway, and I tell you what, it's a whole different day on Sunday than what it was on Saturday.
That's
You catching fish, the rain don't bother you that bad, but when you ain't catching fish, it's pitiful after that rain.
Yeah, it sure is that, Mike, without a doubt.
And knowing good and well, you'd probably catch some if you could just get your bait on the bottom, and it's 25, 30 mile an hour winds are coming through there. It's kind of hard to get a 1/8 ounce or 5/16 or 3/16 or even a quarter. It's hard to get it on the bottom, that kind of wind.
Yep, sure is.
What you can do about it is either get bigger lead or try to get a place out of it. We couldn't even find a place out of it.
Yeah, it's fact. But yeah, we're going to see here. We've got a couple of weeks, and then Christmas week coming up, and New Year's week. May get to go back out there that weekend and try them again. So we'll see how things go. Folks, here's the situation. Mike and I are debating on whether to continue the show or call it quits at the end of the month. We haven't fully made up our minds. We're having a hard time keeping sponsors right now, and so it's a good possibility we may end up with the final episode here towards the end of the month, and we may find a way to continue on. We haven't decided yet what we're going to do, and but we would like to continue on, but we just don't know at this point in time, and we'll keep you posted on what their decision is. But anyway, we've really enjoyed the time we've had,
Yes.
and that kind of thing. So You know, and if we continue on, we'll enjoy it too. And we really appreciate all the sponsors we've had over the years. I think if we were to continue on to October or to February, to February the 12th when we started 2012.
Start your 8th year.
Yeah, we'll be starting 8 years, so you know, pretty good record. Like I said, we would like to continue on. We just don't know yet. So, but we really do appreciate all of you tuning in and helping us along the way. We've met a lot of people and got a few things accomplished, Mike.
We have.
And you know, so it's been good. It really has, and we'll. It's like anything else; you'll miss it when it's gone.
Yes, sir.
And you know, we just don't know, and but it's a possibility we may be doing our last 3 or 4 shows this month, and we'll just have to work at it and see. But it's been good, and we did have a good trip down there, and you know, fairly good trip considering we had. Friday was a pretty good day. Saturday was rain out. I mean, we caught fish Saturday, but it poured the rain heavy. But that's just part of it, you know. And the whole key to that thing is finding out how deep them dang fish are and holding on to them. I mean, it just that little old worm, you know, is I don't know. I had 3 different sizes of hooks and everything else, and you know, you can throw that thing. They got a 1/10 and a 2/10 and a 3/10 and all that kind of weight for them sinkers on that Ned rig, and we were using an 1/8 ounce head, just a plain old lead head, and in the 1/8 ounce, and I think you was even throwing a 3/16.
That's on 3/16. I broke that now.
Yeah. So, you know, I don't know that you'd want to go any heavier than that, but a lot of them's fishing a lot lighter than that.
Yeah, 1/10 of an ounce.
Yeah, tenth of an ounce weight on the head of that rig, and but it's been a fish catcher for a few years. We just hadn't used it much, and just went down there this past weekend, you know, with that intention that's what we were told that the fish were biting, and so we went down there to try it out, and we caught some fish on it. So just another thing in the arsenal, Mike, to remember, without a doubt. So anyway, talk to you about Tim's Tires and Reynolds Racing Ring. Let's go to Edgemore Outdoors.
IUOE.
Okay, folks, welcome to the Edgemore Outdoors. I'm over here with Vance and Jim today. They've had several customers in. Just to give you a little idea of the whole shop. You guys have seen it. You know what's in here. I mean, it's, you know, everything that you're looking for, and then they just keep getting all the new stuff in. So we're going to get over here to the counter and visit with Vance. He's been making a list, and we got a bunch of reels up on the cabinet, and we're going to take a look at that. You know, everything in the world in here, fishing lures, lines, plastics, sunglasses, all kinds of baits, swim baits, jigs, spinner baits, plugs, rods, reels, boat saver. I mean, it's all here. So come by and see Edgemore. We'll get over here and see what Vance has got us here on the counter. All right, folks, I'm here with Vance behind the counter. Vance, what you got laid up here for us, bud?
What we got here is some newer Daiwa spinning reels and a Daiwa Tatula CT bait caster.
Uh-huh.
And then we also got a newer Lew's bait caster here. It's a Tournament Pro.
Yeah.
We got some new Dixie Custom feather stick rods here.
So now you've been bragging about that rod a whole lot. Let's hear about it.
Well, this rod's a little bit lighter than the other models. It's also, the blank is made thinner, and
Yeah.
instead of just red foam, it's got actual red wind grips on there for it. So that's a real nice rod there.
Well, I picked it up. I sure did like it. It is light
Yeah.
about that, and it's got some good backbone to it to be that light. So that's a plus. Now, what about these two reels right here,
We
Lance?
got a Daiwa Rev Rose here, that's $49.99.
Mm-hmm.
And a Daiwa Exceller here, $79.99.
And well, I tell you what, they sure feel smooth
Yeah,
to me.
they're light, they're smooth. It's a real good quality reel for the money there.
Okay.
We also got Mega Bass. Got
Yeah.
all that in here.
Got some mega bass
Got
and
Mega Bass. Yep. We got some new braid, different kinds of braid that is fluorescent.
yeah.
Glows under high vis.
Okay.
Got the Tokyo rigs. Got new VMC Nico shroom weights.
Yeah. All right. Well, listen, folks, get by here to see Edgemore Outdoors. Jim or Vance will be here. Got live bait, night crawlers. I mean, you know, hey, if we don't have it here, you don't need it. So get by here and visit with Edgemore Outdoors.
Right.
Okay. Looks like we're back, Mike. Let's see. Right quick, the tournament, Watts Bar Winters Bassins tournament is December the 7th, which that's this coming weekend, and that'll be at Rockwood Landing. So I want to remind that. Folks, we're going to sign off, close out with a commercial. God bless you all. Hope to see you next week. Be careful, be safe, and above all, wear your life jacket.
Yep.
All right, folks, I'm here with David Ray, the local business manager here at 917. David, give us a little insight and history on the union.
Okay, Steve, so we actually got started here in 1933, been around a long time. There was a group of individuals from the Norris Dam project is where we actually originated from, was where Local 917 originated from. They felt like they needed a union in that area. They got a hold of the regional director for the International, which had an office in Atlanta at the time. And that's the history of 917. They established it. The work was going on the Norris Dam project, and they decided they needed a union. Some of the wages back in 1933 to get started out, they were at $1.50 per hour is what the men were making running equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it's according to what contract you're working under. We have equipment operators making anywhere from $25 to $35 an hour. We kind of pride ourselves on being professionals. We do have a 3-year apprenticeship program. So when you hire an operating engineer, you're getting a very qualified person, whether it be a crane operator or a dozer operator. We also have stationary engineers that work at the federal building out at Oak Ridge, at Y12, over at Tullahoma.
Mm-hmm.
We've got heavy equipment operators in a Kingsport area. But we are well established, been here since 1933, and hopefully we'll be here another 80 some odd years. But all in all, you know, people, I don't understand why they don't use union operators on any contractor, because they come with
Let's go fishing. You know it's really great. Let's go fishing in the rivers and on the lakes. Let's go fishing. It's easy when you try, floating on the water with good old Steve in mind. Floating on the water with good old Steve in mind.